Every day's a training day.
信じる。
彼の言葉を信じています。
Huh? Hey, did you guys hear something?
Environmental resistance field deployed. Hazardous elements will be neutralized.
That sounds good, I think.
The perfect solution.
Whoa, visitor!
Want to tussle? Oh, we can tussle! Come here! I got something for you! Are you ready, Jenny? What?
Bring him across the board!
Come here! I got something for you! Enemy's broken away from me! You hurt me, Lurking! My logo! I won't miss! Lurking! My logo! Lurking! My logo! I know! Feeling good! Just a little more! Up to the working! Let's use it to knock! It means there were no holes in my strategy. Huh. Might as well claim this. The perfect solution. I can't even call this practice. Let's end it quickly. Let's end it quick.
信じる。
Appreciate it.
心配。
母が心配しています。
心配。
様子。彼女の様子を見てた。
That was spectacular!
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
Scanning for Colony Zero's identification signal. We are approaching the rendezvous point.
So we're finally here.
I can't even call this practice.
Let's light these muggers up!
自分わからない言葉はで
Perfect.
言葉その言葉
気持ち、彼の気持ちが
My friends.
Good thing we found this.
Welcome, friends. I've been hoping you would come.
We've brought your soldier as you asked. So what now?
Number 7 seems uninjured. Thank you for this magnanimous measure. As promised, Colony Zero's order to eradicate Ouroboros will be rescinded. You have my word that we will never again darken your doorsteps, figuratively speaking.
Talk is cheap, man.
Oh, I assure you, the soldiers of Colony Zero are most faithful. They would never disobey an issued order. What's more, I personally have nothing but the deepest respect for you all. After all, you did tend to my dear number 7 and brought her back to me unscathed. I offer you my sincere, heartfelt thanks.
Yeah, alright.
This doesn't sit right with me.
Oh, I've just had the greatest idea. Number 7, you and our guests have traveled long and far to arrive here. Why don't we introduce them to the rest of the Colony Zero personnel?
Compliance.
I think we're actually fine.
Nonsense, no need to be shy. We need to tie a bond of trust between us, and where better to start than with a round of introductions?
Sagiri, are you alright with that? The Consul's word is absolute. Number 7 does not have the prerogative of choice.
Number 7, show your face to everyone. I'm sure they'd like that. Number 4 has also been worried about you.
Yes. Number 4?
Number 4 is number 7's right-hand man. With number 7 absent, he had to take over the reins instead.
He means like being an aide, then?
Sagiri, does that make you the commander? Parts of the definition appeared discrepant, but on the whole, there are no major issues with that denomination.
You could have told us, you know.
I have no record of the fact being queried.
You noticed it too, right, Tyon?
Yeah, and I can't make sense of it. The Consul's attitude is one thing, but more importantly...
The Pharaonis. The one thing a colony needs, and there's no sign of it here. Or maybe it's just something completely different from the colonies we know.
A special unit under direct Mobius command. Were we too hasty coming here?
For Senna's sake, and for that girl she trusts, let's hope not.
Sweet, let's poke her out.
New Allied colony data. We have some new names registered. We have some new names registered. We have some new names registered. The perfect solution. Huh.
You what? It's night time already?
Hello? Yeah, I've been talking the whole time, dude.
The perfect solution.
The entire time I've been talking. Whatever. That sucks. I even went on... When I saw this person, I mentioned love potion number 9. And I was mentioning that... wouldn't it be interesting if they did love potion number 9 part 2 nowadays, but without any of that political bullshit. First off, all that political bullshit needs to be gone. But imagine the implications of love potion number 9 in a modern world, because like in the movie they didn't show them recording their voice and playing back a recording of their voice, did they? So the lore doesn't have it established that that a recording doesn't work, right? I don't think so. I have to rewatch it to find out for sure. But think about, oh my lord. Think about the implications of a love potion from love potion number 9 film in the modern world with the internet and social media. Like, I believe one of the guys that fell for the girl was like a diplomat or something like that. Are you muted? Man. So like the climax part of the climax of the film would be the possibility of like a world war starting because of someone becoming a social media influencer in quotation marks with the use of a love potion. Yeah, you could make a pretty epic movie that would be a sequel to Love Potion number 9.
Number 7. I'm relieved to see you back safe.
Number 4. No status abnormalities?
We're all good here.
Number 10 and number 8 are currently on a mission, but should be back soon.
Revising query. Are there status abnormalities in number 4's condition?
No. I'm okay. Number 4 can still fight.
However...
Number 7, you're not at fault. If anything, it's my fault. Having such poor abilities in battle. Without disengaging the Farron's limiter, I couldn't fight
I want it turned off. There it goes. That took a lot of effort to turn that off.
Number 4.
What's wrong? What is it?
Sparks, you don't think this is... His flame's leaking.
Yeah, the entire time I was jumping around not playing the game, I was talking about the love potion. Like how the movie could go.
Number 7? Where?
If anyone even knows what I'm talking about. For those who are not aware of what I'm talking about, Love Potion number 9 was a film that came out when films used to be good. And it's just a simple fun film about a person who goes to this old woman, like kind of carnival-y kind of person, like, oh, maybe she does tarot cards or this and that, that kind of person, like a fortune teller almost. I can't really remember if she was or wasn't a fortune teller. And the person says they're having trouble with their love life or something like that, and so she gives him or was it her? I can't remember the first person to get it. Gives him or her I'll fix that. She like opens up her thingy, and she's got all these big things of stuff in there, and she gets like a little dab of one of these thingies inside of it, and she puts it on like some wax paper, and she's like, here you go. She tells him he has to dilute it, and then whoever he speaks to fall in love with him. Let's see, or her. I don't remember who got it first. And the person, and so basically the story kind of revolves around two people. Both of them are nerds. The girl is the typical like hairs up, big nerdy glasses nerd, but when she puts her hair down and takes off her glasses, she's like a 10 out of 10. It's like that, this is, back how movies used to be made when they're good. And what happened was, I think it was her. I think it was the woman who got it first. And so she was like, whatever, what you had like a little, you put some in like a little thing and diluted it or whatever. And she was getting a ticket. She was getting a ticket from a cop, and she's like, just upset about the ticket and whatnot. And then she looked in her bag, and she was like, wait a second, whatever, it's not gonna work. I'm a scientist, right? She had that kind of like thinking. Didn't say it all out loud, but you could tell she's like, I'm a scientist, I don't believe in that shit. But she really didn't want to pay the tickets. She just went ahead and did it. And she spritzed a little bit in her mouth, and then the moment she said something to the I think it was like a cough. I don't even think she said anything. I think she spritzed it in her mouth, was like and the cop was like and he turned around and came back to the car. And next thing you know, she's getting out of the ticket, and he's super happy to talk to her and everything. And so she takes it back to the lab, and she does it to a monkey, and the monkey starts freaking the hell out, trying to rip the cages apart, trying to get to the female monkey. And the male researchers like in there like, what the fuck? And so they're like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So since they're both nerds and they both have a bad like love life, they both agree like, hey, maybe we should test this, you know, in the field, you know, some scientific testing in the field. Both of us. And so they agree, they take it out, and then they just like, you know, then the hijinks ensue. Now some like super hot chick who like was like, oh, blah 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 blah, do you even know what a Chanel bag is? And like going and treating him like shit, like he spritzed his mouth and he said something stupid, and then she's like, you know, turns around, wants to be with him, and all of a sudden turns around, wants to be with him, and all of a sudden and he's just like, and he just blows her off. Oh yeah, and then he asks her like some sort of difficult equation. He's like, because that's what she does with him. She's like, I'll tell you what, I'll be with you and I'll give you the night of your life if you can answer. It was some stupid vain question about some Chanel bag or some shit. And so he did the same thing to her, but it was like some equation. And she's like, I have no idea. And he's like, bye now. And he just walks away from her. And so both of them are doing that style of stuff, like they're enjoying that. But later on it turns out there's a side effect of love potion number 9, or it might not have been 9, it might have been 7, I can't remember. There's 2 love potions that get used in the movie. I can't remember which one 9 is. 9 is either the good one or the bad one. So the bad one is more like you're just trying to get someone to bang you. That's it. And it's either 7 or 9, I think. I can't remember. It might be 8 or 10, but I think it's 7 or something like that. And so they're just trying to bang. That's what 9 is your love life. You're just trying to bang. Because the next day it wears off and they just think about you as a normal person again. So maybe they'll continue their relationship with you or they won't. It's like, damn, I really liked you yesterday, but I don't know how I feel about you today. It'll be like that. It's not like they're suddenly like, what happened? I don't understand. It's more like they don't feel as passionate anymore. And so what happens is there's a massive side effect of the bad love potion, the one she gave him or her, and that they were both the two people were using together. And what it was that if anyone of the opposite sex hears your voice, they have the reverse reaction. So like if you're a man and you speak to a woman, she's like, oh my god, you're so hot. But if you're a man and you speak to a man while you have the effects of the love potion going, he's like, what a fucking piece of shit. It makes people dislike you and like you at the same time. But then the other love potion, which is the true love potion, only works on someone who has true love for you. And it makes it so that your love is everlasting. And there's no other side effects. If used correctly. Basically, you use it on... with the true love potion, I can't remember the exact way it works, but you use the true love potion, and then the person has a time limit. They have to... it only works on someone who actually does love you. Truly, without the effects of a love potion. And then they have to kiss you or something. I can't really remember. and it has to happen within 24 hours. And if it does, then or maybe it's an hour, I can't remember. Then they fall in. Then they're already in love with you. But then your love becomes cemented, and both of you love each other forever, no matter what. You never fall out of love. And but if I think. But if the person doesn't issue within the time limit, they become like bitter. They don't like hate you, but they become bitter, and then they no longer love you.
Number 4 has given his life to the Pharaoh.
Actually, it might be something like you take the potion, then you speak to the person, it has no effect on them, then you have to initiate a kiss with them, and then once that has happened, that person has to kiss you back within a time limit, and if they don't, then all the negative effects happen. But most of that stuff is for the conclusion of the film, right? The best part of the film is all the hijinks. But here you go. See, look. I love it. I love this. This is proper, like this is how they used to do it back in the day, man. Like, oh, look at this generic not hot girl. You know, she's totally like a nerd and like generic looking. Like, look at her. And then at some point in the movie it's like, oh, makeover, bam. Like, oh wow, the makeover, wow, what? Well, that was a hell of a makeover. But yeah, both of these people here, they're the ones using the love potion. I think she's the one who gets it first. And then she shares it with him, and then they paint the town. Nah, it's not a chick flick, man. It is a rom-com, though. This is one of the best characters, though. This is a prostitute. Guess what happens when the prostitute gets a hold of the love potion? Yeah, but it was a pretty fun movie. Back when movies were still good. It came out like early 90s. So, you know, it was riding off that the 80s goodness where you know, the golden age of films. Films peaked in the 80s, and they have not even come close to reproduce that decade. It's like, oh, they got really fancy CGI and stuff, but
you better explain yourself.
It's still fucking garbage writing. You'll still have one-offs that are good here and there, but there's an absurd amount of amazing 80s films.
The flame clocks that impel them are synchronized to those of their passengers.
Wait, did you say flame clocks? Does that make the Ferons?
Indeed. The design differs, but you could see them as functionally identical to Pharaonesis. In addition, Pharon flame clocks are fitted with the function to disengage the limiters.
Disengage the limiters?
Doing so allows the Pharon to burn through the flames that fuel it at an accelerated rate, maximizing the unit's power output. Once the limiter is disengaged, a first-term soldier can perform at a level comparable to a colony commander.
The thing is, you wrong, is you say it's not your thing, but it is. It's everybody's thing. Because that's how movies used to be. No one watches Love Potion number 9 and then finishes the film and goes, well, that was a waste of my fucking time. I wish I had never seen it.
That incandescent power is the pith and marrow of the Pharons, of Colony Zero's might.
But what is Colony Zero to begin with? Who are its soldiers?
That's the thing. There were, like, you know, I'm not saying Love Potion number 9 isn't an 80s film, but and like the thing that made the 80s films the best is that not only were there an incalculably huge, ridiculous amount of infinite 10 out of 10 good movies, but even the movies that were like not that good were edible. They were fun. They were consumable. You wouldn't have regrets. If you had an hour to spare and you ended up watching it, you don't walk away from it going, I just wasted my fucking hour. Not like today's films. And Love Potion number 9 is one of those types of films. It's not like, it's not a 10 out of 10 film. It is a easy to consume film that has lasting effects. Like, you'll remember it. You'll remember the funny bits. But like it's like a Baconator. Like, it's like, wow, that was good. It wasn't the best or anything, you know. I could have made a better burger at home. I could have, you know, did a lot of stuff that would have ended up being a much better meal. But it was good. That's fine. You ate it. It was over quick. You're like, I like the taste of that bacon.
You could say we are those who work.
You're no longer hungry.
Of this war.
And that's one of the reasons why I say 80s was peak in film, because of the sheer amount of good, really good films. And then after that, it's like, oh, what about all these shitty like 3 out of 10 films? They're still fun. They're still fun. You didn't waste your time. You didn't like walk away from the film being like, what the fucking piece of shit movie that was a waste of my life. It was like someone told a joke that instead of making you howl with laughter, it made you smile.
Battlefield manipulation, inciting sedition, information control, elimination of third-party forces.
So like that's 80s films for me. Like a whole bunch of howl with laughters, a good amount of like laughing out loud, and an insane amount of it made you smile. Whereas today's films are, you're lucky if you get a chuckle. And I'm not talking about comedy specifically. I'm just saying this is an analogy, right? This is an analogy. You're lucky if you get a chuckle. You're not gonna howl with laughter, period. Like, well, at least me, I'm not. In most films, you're either neutral face or angry face. So it's like, what's the fucking point? That's how I feel watching modern films.
It's all due to our ceaseless, thankless efforts that this war can continue unabated, and each life's fate arrives as ordained. In other words, we maintain the fabric of the world. That is the duty which is our pleasure to fulfill.
Nothing but empty words. That's the reason you put your men in those things.
Well, mate, you just showed us your whole ass. I knew you didn't care about the lives of your soldiers after all.
Preposterous! I treasure their lives above any other good. They are to me the most exalted substance. Their immaculate lives, sacrificed in service to the world, permeate it and form the basis of the eternity we Mobius covet.
Like, even
Stop it.
even some films that are supposed to be super amazing, I've seen, and it's just like frowny face. Like, that Dune 2 movie was a piece of utter fucking garbage. Like, I can't believe people like that movie. It was so fucking bad. Like, the first Dune film wasn't that good, but it was good enough where I was like, okay, I'll give the second one a chance. People are saying it's good. And then I watched the second one, I was like, what in the actual fuck? This is unbelievably fucking bad. Like, I wanted to walk out of the theater.
Protecting my innocent lambs whose souls lubricate the gears of the world through a sublime sacrifice. That is the highest calling.
I cannot fucking believe that. I can't believe that there's a single person on this earth who's read those books and thinks the movies are good. But there are some people who claim that, and I'm just blown the fuck away.
Isn't it the loftiest vocation conceivable? Surely you must agree.
Shut up already!
Yeah, you tell him, big head, little face girl.
I must beg your pardon. Have I said something to incur your displeasure?
Snuff all of that and snuff you!
Ooh, Cena using that foul ass language. Watch your fucking mouth, Cena.
How dare you! How could someone like you think for a second you treasure Sagiri? You have no right!
Is that the only time in the game Cena's cursed?
We'll bring you down right here and now. Sagiri and everyone will be free from the flame clocks.
But what in the blazes has brought this on? I told you from the start. I have
Oh,
no
yeah, I read the
intention
books.
of fighting you.
Let me put this in perspective. Let me show you. Okay, here, the first film they released, they cut out about 80% of the book. And then the rest, like 15% of the remaining 20% of the movie, they changed, like, say 5% to 10% or so of the story. Well, they changed about 5% of the story, maybe added in some extra shit, and then they called it a film. But about 15% of the story was intact. And it basically got the beats correct-ish. The second film, even as a standalone story, doesn't fucking make any sense. It's stupid. But when you compare it to the book, the second film is like, okay, they cut out about 80% of the story again. Boom. Just cut right out, thrown in the garbage. But then they changed about 18... So So of the remaining 20%, 18% of that 20, well, I shouldn't say 18% of the 20. It would be more like saying 90% of the 20. But what I mean to say is like only 2% of the film was like accurate to the book. It felt like it wasn't even the same fucking story. It was so absurd. And the amount of shit that they changed unnecessarily, it was unfucking believable. Like, for instance, let me give you an example of one of the 20% scenes that they left in, but they changed it for no fucking reason. During the part where what's his name? Janice? Yeah, I think it was Janice. So during the scene with Janice, well, first off, the duel with Janice when Janice was killed, that happened in the that should have been in the second film because it needed a much bigger thing. Keep in mind that the first book, the first movie is the first book. It's not even the second book. It's the first book cut in half. And they cut out like 80% of the first half of the book. And then the second film cut out about 80% of the second half of the book. So what you're left with is basically none of the book. But the worst part of the second film is that it changed of that 20% they kept in, they changed almost all of it. It was almost all different for no fucking reason. And when I say like different, I mean the equivalent of repainting the Mona Lisa to give her a cell phone and make her make the duck face instead of a smile. And she's doing a selfie. It was like, it was insultingly fucking stupid, the shit that they changed. For example, after the duel with Janice, Paul's mother used the voice on him. And she used the voice on him to make him feel deep shame for killing Janice. She did this in hopes of making it so that he did not turn out to be a person who deserved to be a... Yeah, or making the Mona Lisa T-posing. It's so fucking stupid. So she didn't want Paul to turn out to be a person who loves to kill. So Janice was the first person Paul ever killed. And that was a big part of the duel. It's like, no, he's not playing with him. He's just never killed a man before. And so she uses the voice on him. And it makes him feel like shame for killing him. And it makes it seem like his mother's disappointed in him. And so later on, let's go to the film real quick. In the film, after Janice is killed, they suck up his water. They have all of this extra pointless scenes where they're carrying his fucking body to the tomb. That should not even fucking been in the movie. It was a waste of fucking time. None of that was in the book. It was a fucking waste of time. You're gonna cut out 80% of the book and then have 20 minutes of fucking worthless garbage? Sure, whatever. So they get back to the place in the movie. And what happens? They like suck up his water, throw it in a pond, and Paul's mother cries. She's like, "Oh, there's so many dead people. If that's all people's water, ooh, tear." And then the dude's like, "Yo, don't cry for the dead. Don't waste your water. Peace out, bitch." And that's the movie. It was such a fucking garbage scene. You want to know what happened in the book? What happened in the book was that after Janus was killed in the duel, they immediately took his body away. And they did the water thing, but they did it in private. And then later on that night, they have a funeral for Janus. They have his water already like in bags and whatnot, and that's all Paul's, and he doesn't want it, but he has to take it because it would have been highly offensive for him not to take it. But all of Janus's possessions are like laid out. Not all, but many of Janus's possessions are laid out. And there's a big fire and people are remembering Janus. And what would happen is someone would stand up and they go, I was a friend of Janus. And then they would talk about what Janus had did for them in the past, how they had Janus had saved his life or her life, and how gave them water when they were thirsty, or doing these things like this. Someone would stand up and they would just, and it wasn't a long thing, they would just quickly mention something that Janus had did for them, and tell everyone, declare to everyone that that Janus was my friend. And then they would go over to Janus's possessions and take one of his things. Every time this happened, everyone would look to Paul. And there'd be a small pause, and then someone else would stand up. This happened multiple times, and Paul pretty quickly realizes that he's supposed to do the same thing, but he doesn't know what to say. He barely knew this guy, and he killed him. What the hell? How is he supposed to say that he was his friend? And so, after a few more people do this, Paul finally stands up. So everyone looks to Paul. He finally stands up, and he says, "I was a friend of Janus, or Janus was my friend." And he goes, and basically, I can't remember the exact quote, so I'm gonna paraphrase, but he basically said, because he taught me the cost of taking another man's life. And then he takes that sci-fi instrument that they play in the film sometimes. That's in the book too, and he takes that. And because of the effects of the voice from his mother, like causing like that deep regret for killing Janus, plus it's the first time he's ever killed someone, and he's a child still technically, and because of like all the stuff going around, he ends up crying a little bit. He basically sheds a tear as he's walking back. All the Fremen are like, what the fuck? Because you're not supposed to cry in Fremen culture. You're supposed to like man up, don't fucking cry, because that's a waste of your water. And so someone crying during a funeral is like a very moving thing. Like even his wife and children did not fucking cry, because like his wife and children were there in the funeral. They didn't fucking cry. And so like people were like, what the fuck? And like someone like does the same thing as the guy from the pond scene where he took her tear and licked it. They do the same thing. Someone grabs his cheek and takes the tear before it falls and licks it so that they can preserve the water. And they're like, it's real. And so Paul sits down. He's like, what the fuck, because someone's like touching his face, trying to, like. So he sits down, and everyone's like awed because this stranger comes in, has a duel within the first day of getting here, kills one of their most valuable warriors, follows their culture in saying that, hey, he does the same things culturally that you're supposed to do. But not only that, he wasn't just going through the motions. He actually cared enough about Janus that he shed a tear, which is a big fucking deal for the Fremen. And that basically was one of the main things that cemented and smoothed the process of him becoming a Fremen. The people at that CH accepted him so much quicker because he understood their customs. He respected them, participated in them, and not only that, but he obviously deeply cared for the people of the CH because he was willing to cry for one of them after knowing him for only a day. All of that is cut out of the film. And instead, they stick some tubes in Janice, suck up his water, throw it in a pond. The mom goes, all that water is from dead people? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, that's so sad. And then he like licks her tears, like, don't cry for the dead. Peace out, bitch. Why? You know why they did it? They did it because they wanted to take one of the most powerful scenes from the book and give it to a woman. But they're shitty writers. So their version of it was duck face Mona Lisa.
Have you lost your mind?
And that's just one example. I could talk to you for 10 streams, several hours a stream, about the amount of fucking retarded shit in that film. The amount of dumb shit that they changed unnecessarily, and just poor writing in general. Like the people died. People fucking died when he used the atomics during that attack. In the book, the atomics were used well outside the city, only on the shield wall, and not a single person died from the atomics. People fucking died from those atomics in the film. You know what that means, right? Every house has atomics. It's even stated in the film. What happens when someone nukes someone? Well, I'll tell you what doesn't happen. The shit that happened in the film, everyone just going, oh well, doesn't really fucking matter. No, they would have nuked Paul into fucking nothing. There were plenty of houses with their fucking atomics currently orbiting the fucking planet. The moment he killed someone with atomics, they would have fucking... And then he successfully overthrew the Emperor, so they don't have to worry about killing the Emperor type of thing because he's already been overthrown. They would have fucking turned everything into fucking glass. He violated the conventions by using atomics and killing someone. In the books, he did not technically violate the conventions because all he did was blast his own land, in quotation, is something like that, and nobody was harmed because he did it outside the city, and the blast was pretty far from the shield wall, by the way, and so it was just enough to take down the shield wall. No one was harmed, not a single person. So it was the equivalent of an atomic test. So the houses did not have a right to use their atomics on him. But in the film, he fucking straight killed people with them. It was supposedly him destroying the shield wall too, but you could see it in the film. Like, that shit washed over armies instantly. There was so much garbage. Overturning them into bombs. Turning batteries, yeah.
Well, it seems unavoidable now.
The books are always there, Ghost Shaper. You can even listen to them on audiobook. If you could just listen to them when you have free time on audiobook. They're always there. I think the second book is a little slow and kind of boring, but the third book is a lot better.
It seems the negotiations have broken down. Truly regrettable, and yet perhaps inevitable.
Not as good as the first book still, by the way. The first book's the best. The second book's boring. Third book's better. Fourth book is third book's better than the second book, but not as good as the first. And the fourth book is better than the third book, but not as good as the first still.
All Farron units, heed my call. You are ordered to disengage your limiters. Number 7, your orders. Bring all your might to bear and crush the Ouroboros.
Sagiri, listen! You don't... Compliance. Commencing Ouroboros annihilation.
Sagiri.
I know how you must feel, but for now we have to fight, Senna.
All units fall in and stand by.
What's this?
Console, a report.
What's the matter?
And of course, because the people who made it were left wing, they conveniently cut some of the stuff they conveniently cut out. Was
analysis of all units flame totals.
things that make left wingers look bad.
Number 7.
I see.
Like racial consciousness was a large part of the film, or the movies. I mean the books. Rate the books.
Number 7, I recognize your unparalleled radiance.
And to talk about how racial consciousness is the cause of like tons of wars and things like that. You know, the thing that the left fights so hard for, to make everyone judge people based on their race first and then everything else second.
Sagiri! That snuffer. Just when I thought he couldn't go lower.
Oh, number 7. Truly, you are a marvel.
Yeah, obviously they cut all of that out.
From your spirit, it will water this endless world and make it bloom eternal.
First off, let's deal with these guys.
Yeah. Just wait, Sagiri. We'll get you out of this mess, I promise.
And there was a lot of other stuff like that too. But the most, like, I wouldn't have been that upset with that kind of stuff. And I wouldn't have been upset with all the stuff that was cut from the film. It was just, well, that's kind of sad that that didn't make it into the film. It's the shit that they changed. And the shit that they added that is the truly upsetting things. It's just, why would you change that? That's what I just kept thinking the whole film. You know, obviously, in some of the stuff they changed, very small amount of the stuff they changed really didn't matter that much. Like, the Baron was gay. It was little boys that he would do things to. And of course they cut that out. The Baron would violate little boys. You know, that's an example of, oh, they have to change this because of political reasons, but it doesn't affect the story too much. it does matter, but it doesn't. But you could kind of write around it. It's fine. Like for instance, you don't really see it in the first film, but that kind of stuff is one of the reasons why Duncan Idaho is actually homophobic. Not like oh, the leftist version of homophobic. No, he actually is homophobic properly. Like, he's afraid of gay people, he hates gay people, and he will violently react to gay people sometimes. Yes, the hero, Duncan Idaho, is that way. He's definitely not going to be like that in the upcoming films. I think it's the fourth book where that really comes out to really shine. Like, just like how much he hates gay people. And part of it is because of the Baron.
You're free to do what you want!
Seki, free to...
Well now. What a curious phenomenon. Number 7, I'm changing your orders. Kill that Ouroboros first. Top priority.
And Duncan Idaho wasn't Paul's best friend, by the way.
Don't do it, Xearrik!
It was the other guy who was basically almost nobody in the film.
Number 7, what are you?
Huh?
Number 7.
That's one of the changes that I would consider to be like a pointlessly unnecessary change. That was bad, but it it wouldn't have ruined the film. It was, you know, not good writing. It's them thinking they're better writers than the original maker, but it's still not something that would ruin the film. There was a lot of stuff like that.
Number 4, don't go. Number 7, will protect. Number 4, everyone.
Noah, please. For Sagiri. For them all.
Right.
Chewie. You have to do more than just one, right?
With the Consul's death in the line of duty, Colony Zero's chain of command is broken.
But yeah, I'll finish my thought on that and then we'll focus on this. I can tell you the motivation behind them changing that. It's them thinking they're better writers than the original creator. It's so obvious that that's what the motivation was behind the change of his best friend being Duncan Idaho rather than the other fella. The reason for this is because Duncan Idaho, the other fella, only plays a part in the second book, whereas Duncan Idaho is part of many of the books, many of them. And so they're thinking, oh hey, let's make this guy be his best friend instead, because he's going to be a longer term character. So, and that's a very minor spoiler, but like I say, minor, because it's introduced pretty much right away in the second book. That Duncan Idaho is dead, by the way. He did die in the second film, in the second half of the book. But they have something called Golas. And they show him doing that in the first film. They take his body away and they turn him into a Gola, which is basically a clone. It's a clone without the memories of the original. However, it has sort of what they say, like genetic memory, which basically means it's kind of easy for that person to be good at what they were already good at. So, and you can maybe even make them better because you already know. So Duncan Idaho was a really good warrior, right? And so that's why they turned him into a Gola, is because they could take, they're like, well, he's already one of the best warriors in the world, in the galaxy. So we know he has that potential. If we make a Gola of him by making clones, and then we train them well, they'll be exceptional warriors that might even surpass the original. That kind of thing is frowned upon, but it's accepted grudgingly. The Trelaxu are the ones who do it, and that's one of the reasons Golas are one of the reasons why the Trelaxu are hated by everyone, and they're spoken about frequently. Like normally, like it's pretty common in speech that when you're mentioning the Trelaxu, you call them dirty. It's like, oh, the dirty Trelaxu, and they're blah blah blah, like, because people just hate that faction that much. I'd say one of the other things that were cut, I'd say one of the things that were cut from the film was cut from the film. There's a lot of things that were cut from the film that's bullshit, but I'd say one of the things that was cut from the film that is actually going to be detrimental to the story, if you ask me, and it should have been added into the film. Number one, his sister. Number two, the Spacer Guild. Like, what the fuck? The Spacer Guild was basically non-existent in the second film. Fuck. The Spacer Guild is a key, is a huge part of the plot of the second film. After that, of the second book. After the second book, the Spacer Guild's not like the biggest part of the plots anymore, but of the Spacer Guild controls all space travel. This has already been established even in the movies. How the fuck would they be such a side character in the film? It's so frustrating. The Spacer Guild's really important towards the for the plot of the first film and helping it make sense, and not the first film, but the first book and the second book, because they're one of the major players. Obviously, all the houses, they even show it at the end of the the second movie, that all the houses are pretty pissed off at what Paul just did. It's more complicated than that in the book, way better in the book, but whatever. The basic gist of it is correct. The houses aren't happy with Paul. However, it's not just the houses. The Spacer Guild obviously has a vested interest in the spice more so than all of the houses, because the Spacer Guild can't even fucking exist. And on top of that, their entire empire can't exist without the spice and the Spacer Guild. Like, you need both those things. So cutting out the Spacer Guild from the films was like cutting out the spice from the films. It's fucking insane. It played such a minor point in the film, in those two films.
Number 7 currently has no duties to perform and no orders to follow.
I really need to stop talking about it. Because like I said, I could have multiple, several hour-long streams breaking down the sheer amount of fucking trash from that film. Me and my mother watched it together, and she's never read the books, but she watched all the old movies back in the day. And she came out of that movie and she's like, she was looking at me weird and she's like, hey, was that, I know you read the books, is that how the story's supposed to go? Or were like the older movies, like in TV or whatever, like closer? It's like, yeah, the older stuff was way closer. That movie was nothing fucking like the book. And she's like, yeah, it felt bad. Like, I didn't like that.
That means you don't have to fight us anymore.
So even people who haven't read the books but just watch the old movies and whatnot, so many of them didn't like it too, or at least
However,
were confused about
it.
it.
Is a matter of record that number 7 took hostile action against Ouroboros.
Oh, it was such a popular, good film. No, it was dog shit.
Perhaps you wish to mete out an appropriate punishment.
It was dog shit with like sprinkles and shit all over it. It's like, bro, you ain't gonna get me to eat that dog shit bitch just because you put gummy bears on top of it. It's still dog shit.
Sagiri, you did nothing wrong. Really, we should be thanking you.
But as I said, look at her big head, tiny face. But as I said, the books are always there. That's the great thing about that. I made a mistake watching that film because I trusted some people that I no longer trust anymore when it comes to their opinions on films. But most of the time with these modern films, if they're redoing a thing, I don't engage in it. I just do the original. There's a reason why they're redoing it, and it's because the original was that good. And there's a high chance at failure if they decide that they want to change a single fucking thing, because the original was so good was because it was made by a master of their craft. Whereas the thing that they're redoing, if that person who's redoing it was a master of their craft, they'd be making their own shit. They wouldn't fucking need to borrow someone else's shit, right? Like, hey, I need you to repaint the Mona Lisa for me. Like, okay, I'm gonna spice it up and add some of my own shit to it. It's like, okay, who are you gonna get to who are you gonna get to do that? Do you think the best painters in the world are gonna want to do that, or do you think they're just gonna do their own fucking art? They're gonna want to do their own art. They don't give a shit about some remake of that.
Thanking?
In fact, they might be insulted that it's being remade. So you get these substandard artists thinking they know better than someone who created a fucking masterpiece. It'd be better if I changed this and that and this. Notice that the best movies, books to movies, tend to be ones that are as close as possible. There's a few exceptions. You know, the whole exception that proves the rule type thing. There's a few exceptions. It happens.
I mean, before, you attacked the console instead of us, so...
The Shining is an exception. Starship Troopers is an exception. It happens.
You held back from fighting us, and...
The Thing
thanks to that,
is an exception.
We were able to take down the console. Anyway, that's enough about that. Now it's time to think to the future, right?
I cannot comprehend.
Huh?
Why do you speak to number 7 that way? Under what orders and from whom? Why did number 7 disobey orders? Why did I not attack you as instructed? Requesting swift reply. Furthermore, requesting orders.
Sagiri.
Number 7 is confused. I do not know what actions to take.
I know what it's like to feel lost, uncertain, not know where to turn. But even you must have some things you think you'd really like to do, right?
Number 7 does not have thoughts matching that description.
In that case, let's put our heads together. Let's think of things you might want to do.
Is that an order?
Nuh-uh. Nobody's giving you orders anymore. From now on, Sagiri, the only orders you should follow are your own.
The situation described does not conform to the accepted definition of orders.
It was just like a metaphor, or was it a simile?
I really cannot comprehend. But although I cannot comprehend, Sagiri gives orders to number 7. If the circumstances be interpreted this way, then Sagiri, I, may be able to comprehend.
Oh, Sagiri.
Is it odd?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure it's exactly right. Since, after all, you're free now. So, Sagiri, what are your orders for number 7?
Top priority should be to investigate what it is that I want to do. More data must be gathered before this is ascertained.
That sounds very like you, but I think you're making it too complicated. It doesn't have to be just one thing, and it can be anything, really.
It can be anything?
Yep, anything at all.
In that case...
Yes? Did you think of something?
Right now, I think I'd like one of your onigiri, Senna.
By the way, I wanted to ask about the Pharaon. I suppose there's no way to use them anymore.
That statement is incorrect.
Oh, really?
Motive function can be restored by switching to alternative power source using ether cylinders. Power output will be inferior to the original flame clock system, and the limiter can't be removed, but shouldn't hinder combat. I will be able to fight on.
Wow, that's great news. Do you think we can ask you to fight by our side again then?
Understood. Pharaon Unit number 7 will gladly join Ouroboros battle unit.
We'll be counting on you then, Sagiri.
The dark fate surrounding Colony Zero has been lifted, thanks to Cena in the Ouroboros number 7, or Sagiri. Now ponders the meaning of freedom.
Ouroboros command structure accepted.
Say what? Class Machine Assassin. Attacker weakens enemies to raise damage, extends debuffs to weaken all enemies.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
First, let's talk about all the stuff you might want to do in the future.
Affirmative.
Sausage. Oh, damn. Oh, you're 10 now? Wait, Cena's 10 too? Oh, Cena. I wonder what's gonna become of you. Perhaps... Oh, wait, this class?
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
We got one healer now. Gotta find someone else who could be a healer. We're running out of heals.
I can take care of support. I can take care of support.
Nobody can be a tank except for him. He's the only one who has a tank open, unless I break level 10 cap. Let's see. We'll have no more tanks once this is done. Damn. Yep. I'm surprised number 7 brought you guys back here. It's really not every day that happens, you know. I'm sorry, don't know. Not quite. The name is number 10. This isn't the first time we've met, but I guess it's the first time I've introduced myself. It'll be easier for everyone if we don't dwell on the over much. I think so, yeah. Pleasure to meet you.
We have some new names registered.
Let's have Cena be the talker.
Might as well, yeah? I'll take point.
You want me to lead?
Just because we don't have to follow Mobius anymore doesn't erase the things Colony Zero has done. For now, we have to find a safe place to lay low. Number 7 should understand that. I had a feeling number 4 was running on fumes. He spent so much of his flame saving me. Time after time, my weakness cost him his life. Equipment in the Ferranus blades is a mechanism for generating rogue ether. Its effects are wide-ranged, from decreasing the enemy's offensive abilities to weakening their defenses. As a result, it weakens the target and allows it for a total destruction. That's a standard Ferranus battle strategy.
Always nice to have more friends.
So none of these are linked yet. Now we're making up and joining hands with a former enemy. What a joke. But that's all in the past now. Just so we're absolutely clear, I'm as not gonna apologize for what I did. If I hadn't followed orders, we wouldn't have survived. You're the ones who forced us to fight for our lives, remember? That's objectively false. You are a liar. Alright, so
I'm eager to get out there.
let's see if she's with the group. There she is. Ugh. Oh wait, they're all talking? I didn't realize. Or were they? No, it was talking to her, the wrong person. Okay. Proposing communal discussion with regard to our future and direction. Yeah, sounds good. No point in hanging around here forever. There we go. So, let's put her back on the team, start working on her. For everyone.
Theron Unit Number 7, reporting for duty.
Alright, let's get this class and the other class unlocked for everyone really quick. It'll be pretty easy. I just go to one of these islands, get in my boat, find one of those higher level Pokemon that I wasn't wanting to fight too much, and because they're over leveled, they count for a ridiculous amount of class unlocking experience. the shooks. Let me see. Hard to do. Atulia. All right.
I can shine as brightly as anyone.
Follow their every move.
Let's save first, because we might not even be able to beat this thing without 2 tanks.
Can't forget our progress update.
Hello? Oh, they put me in the boat.
I'm right here. I can shine as brightly as anyone.
None of us plan on losing, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to beat these guys. This player is Noah. This is whatever he's doing is gonna one shot everyone, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So one of those that is blue is 100% impossible to beat. No combination of buttons can do it without changing my class. And even changing the class would make it difficult. Just not impossible. Phone's so busy today. So annoying. What are these guys? You won't let me target them, even though you just let me target the other ones? A Plambus. I don't think that was something I needed to fight. Why are all these blue? Why aren't any of them like normal? Every single one of these is a blue guy. Not a single one of them has been a normal version. Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying. Because I could probably beat a normal one that's not a boss, but 100% of them are bosses, it seems.
You want me to lead?
The hell is that? Alright, these guys are the same level over here, but they're not mini bosses, so I might be able to beat these guys.
Here's a tough customer.
Oh, that one is. Let's avoid the mini boss one. Let's do these guys.
Is that what I think it is?
Same, only 1 to 2 levels lower.
This is what we're made for. Yeah.
I hope that thing doesn't come all the way back around. We'll see.
Oh, that's a rare one.
If we want to live, we've got to fight.
Are we really doing this?
First blood. That's move, child.
You hit first wing. Nice one, Uni. Quit being an idiot and send it out there. Have my brothers down. Operating unit.
No, nothing didn't.
Brazilian battle.
Dragon Star.
Dave, you're a gem.
Quick draw. Burning ray. Let's go them.
Feel it in my bones. How's that?
Burning ray. Dragon Star.
Smooth as always, Noah.
We can do better yet. I see you.
Things are building up.
Hold for us longer. Did I read things wrong?
Sort yourself out.
What the fuck was that?
I wasn't doing my job. You might want to surrender before we grind.
I think Lands can still win, maybe? It depends on if he does whatever that cheat move is that somehow insta-killed the entire fucking party except for Lands. Like, look how little damage he's able to do to Lands. Like, how the fuck did he insta-kill the whole fucking party when they were at full health? Well, there were plenty of them there at full health.
I should be thanking you, lad.
The fuck was that? Like, cheat button activate.
Come on, don't fail me
This
now.
has got to be worth a bunch.
Nice fight.
Alright, that should be a massive amount of experience towards unlocking those classes for everyone. Wow, that's not that much. What just happened? It doesn't feel correct.
Oh, that's a rare
Nothing
one.
we can't handle. Who's with me?
Plan on losing, right?
No love lost.
Steering wheel.
Dragon Star.
Yeah, he's not listening. I'm trying to tell him to come here. I've got something for him. What's going on? Why don't I have any more attacks coming building up?
Keep it together. Senna. How? Steel wall. Senna, come here. You're right time to win out the big gun. Oh, wreck 'em good.
Bring a rose.
Wreck him good.
Good job.
I'm sorry. Got you covered. Right, boom, field. No
This was a nice fight.
So that's 3 enemies I fought so far. Or 4 technically. And look at the progress. Less than I expected, but still way more than normal. Very strange. I wonder why it's so small compared to what I expected.
Nothing we can't handle.
Target will be terminated with extreme prejudice.
away from me. Move on.
Stick it out.
Hey, that's not your everyday jump. Don't shoot on your races, yeah?
Carrying out delivery sequence. Surprise
Ten more. Help's on the way.
Half of it. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Nothing we can't handle. Who's with me?
Yeah, maybe if we all pitched in.
No, no, no.
Switch to over here.
We're at the big gun. Whack 'em good. Move on. Dragon's Star. Warning. Burning Ray. You ready, Uni? I need you, Mia. Spirit Raven. Burning Ray. Mastermind. Phantom. Burning Ray. Bounding Raven. Hold on tight. Can't hold for much longer. Ha! Ha! Get that! Clinches it.
Give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Not sure I could beat these guys because they have a mini boss among them. And there's 3 of them. We'll give it a shot.
Gotta note this all down. Nothing we can't handle? Who's with me?
This is our win.
Time to wear out the big gun.
Gotta make it quick.
Appreciate it. Warning. I'll keep hunting you.
There we go. We got that one. Go get the other one.
You can't fall here. Kyle, keep it together. You're a lifesaver.
Alright, both the non-mini boss ones are down. Now we just gotta get the mini boss one.
operations shutting down.
Help's on the way. Dragon's right now, Mia.
Can't stand the grind all day.
Kyle, no. Like this.
I'll get you ship-shaped in no time. Refreshing way.
It's an infinity out. Hold on tight. Kyle, keep it together. Maybe I want you carried away. Get that.
Got him to half health. There we go.
Reached.
Come on, come on, come on.
Damn. That was a very generous one.
Got a lock on another Aethys there.
Eno's gonna buff right up with this.
Alright. That one.
I can take care of support.
Yeah, look at that. He's already almost fully unlocked that class. What happens when you fight over-leveled monsters? Damn. There's like a hidden experience pool that is all about unlocking the ability to use class. And if you fight over-leveled monsters, you get bonus experience, you know, for fighting over-leveled monsters, but it's nothing too crazy. But when it comes to unlocking a class for someone, it's ridiculous. It's like I don't even know. I'm making up the numbers here, but like let's say you fight a monster, and if you fight a monster that's of the same level as you, you get 10 experience. It's like, oh, okay. But then if you fight a monster that's like 3 levels lower than you, it's like you get 7 experience, whatever, right? You just get a little less experience. And that's towards leveling up your character and leveling up classes and whatnot. But then, if you fight a monster that's 3 levels above you, you get like 13 experience or something, you know? It's like, oh yeah. You get a little bonus experience towards your levels and leveling up your class. But there's the hidden class unlocking experience, and rather than just getting 13, you get like 100. So it's absurd. I'm making up numbers here, but that's basically what it's like. Because you have these if I get out of here and I target someone, you'll see you have these bars here. The blue bar is their health. The green bar is, I think, their class experience, and the purple bar is, I think, their level. Or no, the blue bar is their level. The green bar is their level. The blue bar is their health. The green bar is their level, and the purple bar is their class experience towards the next level of their class. There's a fourth bar that basically you don't get to see, and it's the unlocking of classes. Because when you get a new class, one person gets it for free. Let's see, like these 2 classes we recently got, and you can see it's filling up, and that is unlocking the class to be able to use it. And if you fight under-leveled monsters, you basically get almost none. It's like I said, imagine you fight a monster that's your exact level, and you get 10 experience. 3 levels lower, you get 7 experience. 3 levels lower, you get, for unlocking a class, you get like 1. It reduces your experience to like 1 or some shit. You get basically almost nothing. I don't think there's any of those things that are not mini bosses. I'll have to wait till I get a few more levels before I can fight them. Alright, we need to go. Still checking just in case there is. The hell are these? Odalaxes? Ah. Like a Prodlax kingdom or something here. They even have a super boss or whatever they're called. I don't know if I need Crodlaxes. Hello? I'd be able to target them. Oh yeah, that's the thing with the hole.
Oh, this will be over like that.
Well, this won't be any trouble. Keep piling on the damage.
Enemy's broken away from me. You want to tussle? Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me. Enemy's broken away from me. We can do it.
Amazing! That's how you pull off a win.
Go.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Got some random Crodlax parts in case I need them. Have I been up here before? Yeah, oh yeah, I know what that is. That's the I was looking at that on the map a few times here and there, and I was like, what is this? I can't remember. It's the Colony Moo's secret hideout bullshit. Console's secret hideout. Where they're like, oh, we should sympathize with the console who devours and eats children, preferably. Like it's a little cannibal console who prefers to eat children specifically, and it's eaten thousands of children over the years, and we should feel bad for it because it kept mementos of the children that had eaten. Like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't think I will feel bad about killing that monster. Thank you. Thank you, but no.
Eno's gonna buff right up with this.
Like I couldn't believe the gall, the balls on this game to try to make me feel sympathy for someone like that. Like, don't you feel bad? The person who's been murdering and eating children for centuries is it keeps mementos of the children that it murders and eats because it likes them. Like,
Hey, that's a supply drop,
and it
right?
wasn't a joke. Like, it was serious. Like, the game was seriously doing that. I'm like, yeah, no fucking thank you. Like friends, you want to see a visual representation of the amount of children that's been killed by her recently? Every one of these flowers. They come out here and plant a new flower. Every time one of their colony members got devoured by her. This is just current times, right? She's been doing it for centuries.
This was a nice find.
Oh yeah, but I totally feel bad for her. The little child gobbler was just misunderstood, you know? Might be thinking, no, well, she had to eat them to survive. It's like, well, first off, even if she did have to eat them to survive, which she didn't, why did she have to make sure to only do it to children? Couldn't she have just waited for people who were about to die? Natural causes instead? Well, it's still technically unnatural causes, but wait for their 10th term when they all die anyways. No, she was specifically one of the kids. And then number 2, yeah, they can just do it to animals instead of people. It's already been shown. They don't have to eat people. Choice. All right. Why do all of them have to be mini bosses? I just don't understand what the point in that is. $84. Wow. Huh. I don't know. Check over here. What's going on over there? Got all floaty rocks. Stop floating, rocks. Rocks ain't supposed to be floating. Come on, let me control my game. Fuck, I hate this fucking garbage ass machine. Like, this is the worst vehicle ever made in a video game, control wise. What level are these things on this island? 50. Look at them trying to come out of the ground like they think they can ambush me. Let's save just in case there's something cool that I want to discover later on.
Note this all down.
Well, not just discover, but do later on. Excuse me.
Let's top up on ether.
quite a rare sight.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it. Nice find.
Here. Got a fluter. There must be a quest that brings you here at some point. Look at that. I don't remember if I have anybody who's currently the class of the B class. Yeah, that one. The answer is no. So you're gonna be this class for this fight.
I'll knock him down.
Nothing we can't handle. Who's with me? We'll give them the fight of their lives.
All right, I'll be back while that's taking care of itself. I'm sure it'll work itself out. I'm sure it'll work itself out. Everything's going fine. Taking a really long time is all. Let's see. Let's check the temperature tonight. Could be fine. Smoke? The fuck? What do you mean smoke? What does that mean? Not gonna explain what that means. I've never seen that before. It says smoke on the weather report, and it's not even explaining what the fuck that means. What the fuck does smoke mean? Not smog, it's not fog or it literally just says S-M-O-K-E. Oh. I've never fucking heard of that. Feather effect. There's no smoke outside. What are you talking about? There it is. I guess it's time to play.
Rare item obtained.
It's already getting
Let's
dark.
flute it up, baby.
We can't leave it like this.
Oh. I can't find any information on this. I don't know what the fuck it's talking about.
Every day's a training day.
Maybe there's like a wildfire thing going on down here or something. I don't fucking know. I haven't heard of anything. There is, it's not natural. Someone did it on purpose, probably. As like a copycat thing. But we're pretty good down here. We don't really have that kind of issue. Everything's so fucking wet. So I don't know what the fuck it's talking about.
Enemy detected. Rarity value.
Seems like bullshit to me.
Sorry, I don't do restraint. You can be sure I'll do my part.
Come here! I got something for you!
Wow, thanks. You guys.
Ow! Divine protection!
Get you, Neo.
What? This wasn't about you.
Enemy's broken away from me! Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
All right, map. Characters. Switch Xena back to unlocking this class for everyone. What's the thingy? Ah, there we go. Yeah, he's almost got it. Bring me boat. What is it? Alright, where have we explored? Oh, we're all the way over here now. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't realize we'd come this far over here to the east side. Have I checked this area over here? Oh, 62, 63. That's gonna be a boss. 77. Yeah, it's probably not possible. Even with a good team formation, which I am not using right now, that'd be difficult.
Can't forget our progress update.
Or maybe even impossible.
Don't trip on your laces, yeah?
Lance, I did say to keep your head screwed on.
What's going on?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
That one's glitched out or something. We gotta get these shookses. The Jimses.
We are so winning this.
Yeah! Time to punch their lights out. Quick ball! I'll be free! No ball! Come here! I got something for you! Appreciate
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
All right. $68. Wait. Is that really 68 or there's, let's see. 63. Yep. All right, let's see. What am I? How close am I? Really close with him. Everybody's pretty far away with Kamravi. Check this island out here. I think this island had some overleveled monsters. Murfrey. What is this thing? Banvalgolgol.
Obtained.
Too far for me to be able to attack. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Excuse me. I wish to fight you.
Come here! I got something for you! Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you!
You didn't get the point. I'll keep you a
Oh, the snake once didn't appear. Alright, well, you know, I'm not cool with that, so.
Keep it together! Maybe I got a little carried away.
Sort yourself out, Zion. We're overheating.
This is looking good.
I'll patch you up. Just bear with me.
Come here! I got something for you! I need you, Mio! Stick it to them!
Impulse. Landslide.
Hold on, why don't I use my abilities? There we go.
Dragon Flame! Phantom Blast! Dragon Flame! Phantom Blast! Keep on pelting them.
Just as planned, Zion. Press our advantage.
Keep it up, Neo! I'm here! Power! It's part of me now. And Lance clinches it!
Ah, give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
Alright. Oh yeah, look at that, how close he is. Super close.
Gotta go against the flow.
Where's all the baddies? Into the hole we go. Whee!
Is that what I think it is?
Whoa, visitors. Tyrant cross.
Wonder if this will be enough for Noah to unlock it.
We've got them pinned down! Dragon Skull! Unstoppable with you around, Senna.
Don't think it was. Gotta find someone who's a bit higher level.
Well, we've been found.
Not a bit higher level, unfortunately.
I got something for you!
You didn't disappoint.
Check over here. That part of the island was boring. All the enemies were in the 60s. I need high 60s or 70s. And I'll be happy. Hey you. Eh, close enough. I should at least be enough for Noah to be done. Squeeze me.
I'm
I wish to kill you. Now come here and die.
I got something for you.
Or you can just stay way up there.
Throw everything you have. Enemies broken
Finally.
away from me. Enemies broken away from me. Right, go here. I got something for you.
Wow, thanks.
Myopic screen.
Bring a road. No love.
You're on fire. I'll keep up with that.
Can't let you throw me up though.
Enemies broken away from me. Are you ready, Uni? I got something for you.
I have to keep the team. Here we go, Lance. My turn to shine.
Lurking spikes up to the workings of a tactical mind.
Tiny cross.
No escape.
Bring a rose in. Keep up the pressure. Everyone
Do like half the damage it normally does. If that would be enough to kill him. Alright, Noah has the class unlocked now. Seeing as that nobody still has the other class unlocked. Yeah, I think having Kamravi put on our team is a better bet now. Better start even doing pretty bad at getting both of them. Maybe not. Like, he still has more Kamravi experience than this. That's ridiculous. Wait. That's all the experience he has towards unlocking her? Holy shit. Negative. Know which hero class we need to equip now.
I love being with you guys.
All right. Wait, what level were these guys in here? Some of them were absurd, if I remember correctly. What? You can't teleport straight to the hot spring? Now that I don't have to worry about the poison, I'm not messing with the level 90s. Let's head to the hot spring.
We've been spotted. I'm your guy.
Oops. Ow, that's painful. Stomach.
This was a nice find.
Got nothing to say. Why not let me teleport to it then? Maybe it's just in case you already found it. They don't want you back west. These guys down here.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Sure. Fight one of these guys anyway. Come atteth me, groweth.
Stay strong! I'll patch you up! Quit being an idiot! Stay back! Sweet freeze!
Enemy fronting away from me. Imperial. You can't fall here. Oh, wreck 'em good.
Let's wreck 'em good.
Stay strong! I'll patch you up! Just bear with me!
We can do better yet. Burning rain.
You guys gonna res each other? About damn time. Alright, you can heal each other too. That's the thing you're allowed to do. It's not as if I have 3 healers on my team. Oh wait. Like, what the fuck is going on? The healers are just not doing anything. Oh man, the healers have decided to start hitting each other? It's wild.
Beyond what I expected, Senna.
Huh? Wow, I'm honored.
Guys down here. 60 on my level. I need to be high 60. $470. I don't know. I can't find that other place, so I was gonna teleport random places, I guess. There's no teleporter to that other place I was at.
Is that what I think it is? Something so valuable here.
A scar. I think I needed a scar for something. Let's fight one scar. Just the one. I don't want to fight the blue ones. Of course, somehow we gotta get a blue one even though it's way over there. No, thank you. I got what I wanted.
Is that what I think it is?
ML. I've fought a green one before. What level are you? Untargetable level. Good to know.
You look great.
That's rare. It really catches your eye.
There's much suspicion here. Something's not right.
Good thing we found this.
Oh yeah, I remember what this is. Something's not right. Yeah, that place doesn't exist anymore. That place just... That's not the right door. This sort of looks like it, but it doesn't seem to be it. We've been over here before. Yeah, I don't know.
Come here.
Garbo game design. Let's go.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here. I got something for you.
You didn't disappoint.
Nothing going.
Snowdrift! Terror! Onslaught! Keep piling on the damage! Senna! Love to see it!
Enemy's broken away from me. Did everything wrong?
I'll get you ship-shape in no time!
You want to play? Recovery! I'm not strong enough to punch your lights out. Are you ready, Uni? Now, this is power. Lurking spider.
Lurking spider. Why do you name your move something like that?
That's how you pull off a win. All figured out.
All right. What are we looking at? We're getting a little bit better progress towards that class. Yeah, because she was already 7 in that class. Wasn't going anywhere for anybody.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Looks like a tough customer.
We've got no other choice.
We'll fight these overlevel bugs though, and hopefully things will work out.
I'll look after you all.
Enemy's broken away from me.
I have to stay strong. Sorry.
Hey now,
I messed up.
level 75 world boss. I need you to chill out and not join the fight, okay? You just stop coming towards me.
Awesome! We did it! Hey, we all still breathing? Good.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah. Empty shell! Ray of roses!
Hey, finish him off quick. He's coming back.
Broken away from me.
I'm gonna get a swing of this.
Fight with focus. Got it. I'll call out the conditions change.
Empty
Inferno
shell!
dome. Snap it. Enemy's broken away from me. Pilot flurry. Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Split up. Enemy's broken away from me.
Sorry. You guys,
Help's on the way.
that's rare.
All right, what are we looking at now? At least he's about to get Miyabi. Or Mawabi or whatever the hell her name is. You. I wish to fight you now, Plumbus.
Looks like a tough customer.
I know. Gotta pull my weight too.
Mighty beast. Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me.
I can still do this.
Come here. I got something for you.
Cheers, you're a gem.
Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me. Time to weigh out the big.
Alright, let's whip out the big guns. This is gonna cheat with the targeting.
You ready, Uni? Divine power.
Empty shell!
Sudden impact. Burning ray.
There we go. We should maybe, I don't know. I want to prioritize unlocking the classes for everyone because if I don't, it just never seems to go anywhere. And there's very little class diversity right now that's available to me. Unless I go above 10. And I want to try to focus on getting everyone to their level 10 ranks. The hell was that? She can shoot sonic booms? Oh, Lands can do her class now. We could have 0 tanks. Like I'm sure that'll work out.
Support you. Got it.
Oh, that's a real cute dress you got there, Lance. Nice bow. All right. Wherever me drink. I think teleporting to another zone and teleporting back would get that. Curious about other parts of this island though. That's right, the inner part of the island. What's the inner part of the island like? I don't remember. I know some of them are super ridiculously high, but I wonder if I'm high enough level with some of those other ones. I can teleport directly to the inner part of the island because of that one guy's house.
Is that what I think it is?
Hey, Bring Stabbity, how's it going? I appreciate the like and the view, man.
Oh man, they've really gone and done it now.
All right. I think the ones that there were some of the ones that were in the water that should be around my level now, or I should say within my range now. And this here should take me straight to the water part. Let's save because I don't even have a tank, so I am severely underpowered right now.
Oh man, this is fun!
Hello, giant monsters. Aha, yes, some of the ones in the water. The problem is, unless I can only fight one at a time, I'm dead.
Hey, ugly!
Let's see. Come over here. There we go. We got one, maybe.
This is getting dangerous.
Still might be dead even like this. I don't know. Oh, another one came over. Where's Tyon? What? What's going on? Tyon, where the fuck are you? What the fuck was that about?
This way. Great timing.
Yeah, you have to fight all three. That was instant. There we go. Alright. Got one. Good luck, Noah, Mio, and Lance. I'll be over here. There we go. Now, how much progress was that? Ooh. Yeah, we're doing good. Did it revive the other one I beat? It still gave me credit, so I don't really care.
Here.
Strong enemy. And they coming this way. Are you okay?
You can't fall here.
Anyone behind? Turn more. Mimi! I'll hold you back. I'll get you deep in no time.
There we go.
Like this. Working on it.
I'm sorry, everyone. I won't go. Let me. I'll hold you back. Thank you, Noah.
Here. I'm sorry. Working on it.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You hurt me.
I'm sorry.
It didn't die.
Where's the helicopter?
There it goes.
No! No, you can't! I should have... Oh, you got me back! Oh, fuck, this is bad.
It's all right now, Mia.
Thank you, Noah.
We got two that time.
It's nice when the sky clears.
Nice. Why does it bring back all three? That's confusing.
Don't let your guard down for a second.
I'm afraid.
Are you ready, Uni?
I'm ready.
This is power. Ring a rory.
And they coming this way. Don't let me hold you back.
Working on it. Sparking me out.
I won't leave anyone behind. I'm sorry, everyone.
I'll get you up in a sec.
I'm still okay.
You can keep going, can't you, Mia?
What's going on?
Down the ground all day.
Why the fuck is he way over there? Finally. Cheating ass game, bro.
Don't let me hold you back.
Help's on the way.
Moving on up.
Whoa, that could have got a lot worse.
Take that,
Thanks,
bitch.
Mia.
I should be thanking you, lads.
Alright. Still don't have the class unlocked. He does, though. Kind of annoying.
Leave the enemies to me.
All right, one less healer. I'm sure that won't make it even worse. No tanks, another healer down now.
It's vital to keep a record of events.
But I have to fight almost none of these guys in order to get the thing unlocked.
I won't let any of you die.
None of us plan on losing, right?
I don't think these guys are probably group enemies.
Here.
Unlike those other guys, they were somehow group enemies. Where they would respawn if you didn't kill them all. Like it was some kind of boss fight. Like I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Nice. That's how you pull off a win.
Alright. Super close for her. Alright, he has every class unlocked in the game now. Go you, Tyon. Go you. Keep thinking about switching her to the other class, but they need to. Other people still need this mechanist class, so.
See if we can keep this up.
Alright, let's get another one.
Here.
How's that?
You ready, Judy?
Empty shell. I could have done more.
Uh-oh, two of them. That should be fine. Or not, if it keeps doing whatever the hell that one. And then going really far away so my abilities don't work. This isn't gonna be fun. It's just straight up cheating now.
Neo, on your feet. I need you back. Keep it together, lads. I know you can.
I'm back in the game.
Anyone still trying it? Take shape in no time.
Alright, Yuna's got that class too now.
Wow, I'm honored.
Hey, chill out. Hey, way over there. Alright. Now he's got that class. The only one who doesn't have this one, huh? Ah, that's fine, Soren. What level are you up there?
Maybe we should run. I have a bad feeling about this.
Good luck, everyone. Sacrifice yourselves. Hell's going on? Why is the battle still going on even though I'm way over here? I'm really fucking far from that battle. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is this is maybe 10 times further away than I've ever been from a battle before the battle was forced to stop. That was absurd. That was like 10 times further than I needed to be. That didn't make any fucking sense. All right. The hell's going on in here? $75, but do you need to be a boss too?
Is that what I think it is?
I'd try to fight level 75 if they weren't all every single one of them bosses at the same damn time. It's a waste.
This is something decent, right?
Maybe we should run.
Your mama should
I
run.
have a bad feeling about this.
I gotta push through this.
Hey VIP Jim, how's it going? Say, is she ever gonna fucking heal? Finally, damn.
Here.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright. Got everything unlocked except for that. Anybody else not? Okay, she needs one more for him. Good luck, VIP Jim. Good luck, man. Hey, big monkey man.
Here.
Seems that way, Soren.
Are you ready, Uni? Clinches it.
Ah, give me a break. We all worked hard for that.
What? Barely moved it. The hell is that? I've been bamboozled. Almost 10 damn levels higher and it barely moved it that time. What the hell's up with that? With 3 characters currently on that class. That is extraordinarily suspicious. That Nippon guy is missing. He's not there anymore. He did say he was going to move after the quest. You stay right where you are, giant monkey man. Drumstick leak. Hey now, come here. Look at you, you're a loner.
This way.
There's like 30 of them spawn or something. Alright, so she has that class now. Everyone should have that class. Good deal.
I'll hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
All right.
Theron unit number 7, reporting for duty.
$100 in food. $5 mooncake. Damn, mooncakes are $5 now? What the fuck?
This way.
That horn guy part of your group? I only have 2 healers and 100,000 attackers. No tanks.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
This is a terrible team comp. I'm gonna get myself killed. Alright. Kamrabi is the only one left for there. We have that there. Yeah. Hey, get your giant big robot body out of my way. The hell was that? I hate that so many of them are mini bosses. Or they didn't all have the blue health bars.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Think these monsters are big enough? What did I come in here for again? I don't even remember. I think this was just to get to that one quest guy. Steamed rice bun, banana leaf. $74? Oh, that's perfect.
I won't let any of you die. Time to get serious. Here we go. Are you ready, Uni?
$75 one over there too. All right.
You look great.
There we go. Soren Times mastered this class now. All right.
I'll take the offensive then. So I gotta whack him. I can do that.
We're down to one healer. Alright. The things I do to unlock classes.
It's vital to keep a record of events. I won't let any of you die.
Yeah, maybe if we all pitch in.
Hey, what's that? What's going on above me?
Way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I won't let any of you die.
Yeah, they may be strong, but we have no choice.
Are you ready, Uni? Our prospects for now. Show us what you got, Senna. No stopping you, Dragon Star.
Huh? Why is he way over there? All right.
Is this like a rare thing?
Let's see. What do we got? Cena just got another one done. So he's still quite a while from become Ravi. But Cena can become Ravi now, I think. Oh, come on. I mean, that tiniest little sliver is still not enough.
You line him up?
All right, well, Cena's Kamravi now too. Everybody's Kamravi. Everybody's on the Kamravi class. We got no damn healers. Nothing but attackers.
Quite a rare sight.
This is not gonna go well, probably.
Yeah, they may be strong, but we have no choice.
Transform. All right, there we go. This is my only hope to get him through transformation. Not doing as much damage as I hoped. But doing good damage still. All right, we got him. Surely that's enough. All right, lands acquired. I don't think it's technically still enough for everyone. I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't have Kamravi still. She doesn't have Kamravi and he doesn't have Kamravi. Are you fucking kidding me? All right. Well, Lands is all right. She's Kamravi. Lands is Kamravi. She's Kamravi. Like, what in the fuck? We got Kamravi on our team. We got Kamravi as Cena, Kamravi as Lands. Uni's Kamravi. And we still need to do like a couple more battles. What the fuck? Like, what is so like what about Kamravi is like the exact opposite of Uni and I mean Mio and Noah? Like, what the fuck? Why is that class so hard for them? They just do not want to unlock it no matter what. All right. We got going on over here. Every single one of these Teos guys are a boss.
This looks serious.
And instant un-aggro trick activate.
I thought I was unstoppable.
You are, Cena. You are. Aha, you.
That's a rare one.
Thank you for volunteering.
I won't hold anything back. Are you ready, Uni?
You gotta be kidding me with my fucking phone. I need to get my number changed or something. This is absurd. Oh, it's my mom. Okay. Okay, we need to immediately switch targets if I hope to even come close to it.
Are you okay? Hey, this feels pretty good. Show us what you got. Good news, way out there, lads. Just going active.
Keep it up, Neil. Don't push any longer. Over 4.
This is gonna be a tremendous amount of damage, but it might not be enough. It didn't even hit him. Good to know. Alright, where? There we go. Peel out the big guns and hopefully finish him. Spin, bitch. That's what you get. All right, Mio finally has Kamravi. But guess who? But guess who doesn't? How? Bro, Noah, seriously. You know what? All right, now Mio is Kamravi. We got Kamravi on our team. We got her and Kamravi. He's Kamravi. She's Kamravi. She's Kamravi. Everybody here except for fucking one person is Kamravi. If you don't get Kamravi unlocked on the next fight, I'm just gonna fucking delete the game because something's wrong. All right. I can just walk this whole way. That's suspicious. What that? What that? What that? Let me see under the water. What that? You up to no good, game. I know you're up to no good.
Fire in my veins. A worthy battle indeed.
I knew it. See you lying bitch. You think I'm stupid? But I know a liar when I see one. All right, with this monster right here, it should be enough. I only have my entire fucking party as Kamravi. There it is. About damn time. Everybody has all the classes unlocked now. Stretchy. My team comps are absurdly bad.
Take care of support.
I'm putting him back on that. Only be able to do an attacker.
I'm fine with attacking.
Putting her back on that one. You can actually do a healer now on top of being an attacker. But we shouldn't be too eager. See, because that's the only heal she can do. Go back to this since we finished Kamravi. Look at him in his little hat. Can be a decent amount. I say, can we finish this class up?
I can do that.
She can be a decent amount of healers too. Do, 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 do.
Gotta keep you guys safe.
Yeah, why not? And we can have one. I'm saving my tanks for hard fights.
Do what you have to do.
Because he's
and
the
let's
only
make a
one who has a
difference.
tank class that can get to 10 still. I'm saving that for hard fights. Instead, I'll just have one of these guys as a tank. Maybe her. She's a DLC tank. Surely she can get aggro pretty well, right? Now we can do side quests again. Who all has their... How do you tell if the cap has been increased past 20?
Leave the enemies to me. I can take care of support.
As far as the main characters, all we got left is Cena and Noah, right? Lange, Uni. Yeah, it's just Cena and Noah, the only ones who don't have their cap broken. As far as people like that, there's a lot of them. Yeah, but she's not a main character. And I don't care what row she's in, she's just not a main character. Alright, so... let's turn in some stuff. We should be able to turn in some stuff. It's been 167,000 hours since I tried. Surely I have some stuff I can turn in. Mecha Friend will get the parts for Xearrik, all put together in time. Well, not that he could disobey his orders anyway. Mate, it's already looking like a beast. Just you wait, he'll get even better. If only I could figure out how to build a system like Agnes Autolevs have. Our colony ain't half lucky. The one time we came up with a silver rank, we were trounced by the Mutters. Colony Loda, they were called. I think they were copper rank back then, maybe iron. A bit after that, they got high rank Levnesses, so the timing was actually perfect for us. We totally would have lost against those. But hey, whatever. I guarantee you, our esteemed commander don't remember a thing about it. A strange cave was found during the expedition in Dino Desert. Oh yeah? Give us the deets. Well, it's clearly not a natural formation. I'd venture it was made by Nippon wings. But when I asked those caravan Nippon, they didn't know a thing about it. If you lot are passing by, maybe you'd like to poke your head in? What? The fuck? We weren't given the deets. He said, give us the deets, and no deets were given. Which is cringe, by the way, that she said that. If we're talking to the escort of the Thorax and the 4A, well, job minimum. Yeah.
Sounds like a scoop.
More side quests. How could that possibly be possible? We've only done a few hundred side quests for Chapter 6. Does that mean we'll be fighting with the Agnian army any much more? But that's an improvement, right? I mean, less war? That's a good thing, no? Well, without war, our roles as pilots would pretty much vanish. And there isn't really much else I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. What? Who said that? It looked like Tyon said that. That must have been Uni. Behind Tyon. Fancy toasty with Armu steak? I go with usual fishy fillet. I've been seeing the pond pulling all-nighters in maintenance. Any ideas who that is? Pulley, of course. That guy's a proper workaholic. Alright, I think that's all the additional side quests in this area for now. And with that, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Rather than starting up with the trade-ins that I was going to do, I didn't think there'd be so many side quests in this area that I had to get. So instead, we're going to do movie night. Isn't that right, mecha friend?
Gotta note this all down.
Go. I gotta remember next time I play to use her ether energy. I got 57 more to be used. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square. I'm gonna be in Discord for movie night. For those who want to join. Oh. Getting an unpleasant sharp pain in the exact part of my stomach that normally means that I'm going to have some major stomach issues for the next week or two. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. But either way, I kind of want to just lay down, but I'm still going to do movie night. So anyways, I hope to see you guys there. And take care of yourselves, all right? Get healthy if you're not. Stay healthy if you are. Or else you'll start having problems like me. Big part of it's the food you eat. Hard to find food that's not poison in America, but you gotta try. Anyways, have a nice one, everyone.